Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mind Your Business with SML, where we have real conversations with business leaders, entrepreneurs, industry experts who are building successful organizations and helping others do the same. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing someone who has made an incredible impact on the government contracting and small business community through one simple philosophy: meaningful relationships create meaningful opportunities. I'm excited to welcome Shelley McGuire. Shelley is the founder and owner of Shelley'sEvents, a nationally recognized event management and strategic consulting firm that specializes in creating engaging experiences that connect government agencies, industry leaders, and businesses of every size. She also serves as Chief Strategy Officer for OrangeSlices, where she plays a pivotal role in developing programs, events, and strategic initiatives that educate, connect, and elevate the government contracting community through innovative programming, partnerships, and thought leadership. With more than a decade of experience in event strategy, marketing, branding, business development, and community engagement, Shelley has built an impressive career around one of the most valuable assets in business: relationships. Throughout her career, she has planned and executed conferences, networking events, educational workshops, roundtables, webinars, and industry forums, creating opportunities for thousands of professionals to learn, collaborate, and build lasting business connections. Shelley's expertise extends far beyond event planning. She is a strategist, connector, community builder who understands how to bring together the right people around the right conversations. She has worked alongside government agencies, Fortune 500 companies, large federal contractors, small businesses, nonprofits, industry associations, all helping them increase visibility, partnerships, and create opportunities that drive long term growth. Her ability to identify shared goals and connect organizations with the people and resources they need has made her an invaluable partner across the GovCon ecosystem. One of the things that sets Shelley apart is her ability to anticipate industry trends and create programs that address the topics people are talking about today while preparing them for what's ahead. Whether she's producing forums, discussions, webinars, or large scale events, her focus is always on delivering meaningful content and creating environments where authentic conversations can flourish. What I admire most about Shelley is that she understands something many people overlook. Successful events aren't measured by attendance, they're measured by the relationships they create, the knowledge they share, and the opportunities they generate long after the event is over. She has an incredible ability to see the big picture while never losing sight of the countless details that make an experience exceptional. Through her work, she has become one of the most respected and influential connectors in the GovCon community. Her leadership has helped strengthen collaboration between government and industry, elevated the visibility of countless businesses, and fostered a community built on trust, collaboration, and shared success. Her passion for helping others succeed, combined with her strategic mindset and unwavering commitment to building meaningful connections, has earned her the respect of colleagues and clients alike. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a government contractor, a nonprofit leader, or simply someone looking to grow your professional network, I know you're going to walk away from this conversation with valuable insights, fresh ideas, and a deeper appreciation for the power of authentic relationships in business. And without further ado, Shelley, the floor is yours.
Man,
Shelley,
Marty,
I know. You're amazing, Shelley. We need the world to know. That's right.
that
Uh,
was that was a really nice intro. Can I get that?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. I will send it to you. My first question, Shelley, is I have to ask, tell me about the Shelley event size. All the good things.
So yes, thank you for that wonderful intro, Marnie. It's been awesome, being a part with you and enjoying the experiences and having that relationship with you as well as your company, SML. So I appreciate you. For those of you who don't know, Marnie also helps me with some virtual events and also in-person events. So we have a collaborative relationship. So I thank you, Marnie, for always answering my phone calls when I need that help as well.
I never turn it down, Shelley. I mean, because everything you do is great. And I know it's going to be impactful. And, SML just wants to be a part of it, even if it's a little part. At least we feel like we're part of the team, and you always make us feel that way. And a special shout out to your team as well. Uh, I love everyone on your team. Everyone is just top notch, and professional, personable, friendly, approachable. I love them all. So great job putting together that team as well.
Thanks, Marnie. Yeah, so Shelley's Events was quickly born out of, me going out on my own after a sale of a company that I was a part of. So, there was that void I was filling online at the time when COVID was happening. We all remember COVID. And I just couldn't let it go. So, little secret behind that, at the time, I was thinking about kind of stepping away from government contracting because of sort of like how I was having to step out on my own because of that sale. And I was going to go back into teaching, and I was already a professor at a community college teaching entrepreneurship. But then things change and life changes you, and you kind of see like the impact that you have out there in the community. So I just went with it. So 6 years, it's actually been 6.5 years, started in January of 2021. And we've just been doing online events. But then we started to kind of, once the, community started to open back up, and there was like a thirst and a need for those events to come to life again and to be in person. That's when we started creating those meaningful events and really honestly like building events around, like you said, the topics that people want to hear about, the people that they want to hear from, but also maybe people that they never thought that were out there that are interested in speaking, especially the formers, and also to their colleagues. Kind of people underestimate your own colleagues in and around particular communities that we're surrounded in the government contracting space. So building those events around, government, former government, and your own colleagues has really kind of made kind of like a difference in, perspectives that we see in the events that we hold.
That's awesome. I love that. Oh my God. I love me some Shelley's events. Guys, you have got to check them out. I just full stop. Check them out, guys. And now, tell me about the orange slices side. I just started getting into the orange slices side a bit ago, and shout out to Shell on that. She introduced me actually to David Blackburn, and I've actually been assisting with the virtual events on that side as well. So we collaborate, and Shell and I are all about it together. So yeah, tell us about the orange slices because I love that too.
Yeah, so Orange Slices was born, let's see, in August of 2023. And just to kind of let everyone know, like how it all started. So Orange Slices is now a public benefit corporation. People often wonder, what the meaning behind Orange Slices is. If you kind of go back in the soccer world, like, oranges hydrate you, right? They kind of give you some extra. So and strengthen you while playing, right? The hydration and what have you. But overall, like that kind of flows into strengthening the government contracting community through being a trusted and independent, a mission focused intelligence, insights type of newsletter that brings everything together into one way of reading everything. We're gathering information all the time from so many different outlets. So it's a way for everyone to support those missions out there in the government space by having that more competitive and informed and just actionable information for yourself and the company that you're working for. So back in 2023, August of 2023, David Blackburn, came to me and he's like, Shelley, I know you got your events thing going on. I kind of want to pull this together. How about you become, a strategic partner in helping Orange Slices, out there? So that's where things started. And then a year later, I took on the role of Chief Strategy Officer because let's be real, our readers, while they love the content that we bring out, there's also another piece that they're trying to do is build those relationships, which you were talking about, which we do through events. So it just seemed like natural for us to come together to bring that back together and to make those experiences for people to come together and to listen to, our favorite government people who are speaking or those who don't get out very often, or agencies that we need to learn more about. So that's where, I play a part in the orange slices piece of the puzzle.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, Shelley. And I have to ask, like, what's coming up for you that, the community needs to be on the lookout for, like in the next few weeks, the next few months? What's going on?
So I'll say this. We have been cooking over here, as my as my daughter says, let's keep let's keep it real, let's keep it on a buck is, all her terminology
That's
that my
right. All
six
the young people lingo.
Right, exactly. Let's clap it up for what's to happen. So the biggest thing that we just released, we have a lot coming up. The fall is like literally our playtime, right? And it's where we really have a lot of our information that is shared. So, August, we have 4 events that are coming up in August around fraud, waste, and abuse, HHS happy hours. Like we have an on-site happy hour in Bethesda at the end of the month that we have a band, which we've never done a band. So let's like kick it up a notch, as far as having that. And then we're going to do something around DHS, which DHS is kind of new for us doing events. We did one last year, super successful. This year, it's even more successful because we have some former and some current
Mm.
DHS people coming to speak. So that is August. September, we literally just released today a huge event that is around CMS and specifically to the Office of Information Technology. Patrick Newbold, I've been asking him to be a part of our events. He always accepts when he can. So, him accepting this and talking about their strategy moving forward with the cloud, CMS Cloud Fusion ecosystem and how that's going to impact everything in CMS and IT wide, that is going to be on September 30th, so the last day of the fiscal year. And then October, we're doing a little joint situation. We got NCMA Woodlawn chapter that's going to be hosting a big event for industry coming together to do, some networking and some roundtable action, a little meet and greet on October 20th. And then we're coupling it with a looking ahead at CMS on the 21st. So 2 days to come in, to enjoy a lot of information, a lot of just networking and relationship building in 2 days. And then November is going to be a good one too. This one hasn't released, but I'm going to let the cat out of the bag for a hot second. It will be coming to the newsletter soon. The Digital Services Coalition is planning an event We are helping them put that together for November 5th in DC, so stay tuned for that. And then last but not least is our big extravaganza where we come together. We had almost 900 people last year come together for Elevate and Engage, an Orange Slices event that everybody looks forward to. We have a ton of industry come together and government. And that is going to be in November. Specifically, the date is November 18th. And it's going to be in DC this time, not at Guinness, everyone. So we heard you. We've hosted it outside of Baltimore for 3 years, and this year we're taking it to the VA DC line. So it's going to be a cool event. It's going to be held at Dirty Habit, a little swankier kind of spot, indoor, outdoor. We're going to have bourbon tastings and just all kinds of different experiences happening there. So that is what's on the horizon for the next couple of months, Marnie.
Oh my God, I am so excited for all of it. I can't even. Um, Shell, thank you so much for taking the time to be on this. I mean, I know how busy you are, how busy your team is, and I appreciate you guys carving out any time to be on this Mind Your Business with SML. And guys, again, I'm going to be putting this out on the socials, and I'm going to be, putting links in for Shelley's events, for Orange Slices. Check them out. You need to connect with them and just absorb all the good things that are going to come your way from those. So thank you again, Shelley. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your collaboration and partnership and just everything that you're doing out there. Thank you, Shelley.
Thanks, Marnie. I appreciate you asking me being a part of this podcast. And I can't wait to see what happens for 2027 because we'll keep working together.
That's right. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.